Yeah, we're in the home stretch pretty much at this point. We just have 3 Chozo artifacts left to get, all in Findrana drifts. So I'm gonna probably knock those out as quickly as possible. So I would really like to take some time to read some more text in all of the menus. Because there is like several menus with information screens for power-ups you find, things you scan, so on and so forth. I'd like to go look at some of those as well. Performance analysis. Save a lot of things. The resources available. So I'm being prompted to just go back to the artifact temple. Alt-Chaws. And bring all the artifacts back there. I'm only missing 3 and all are in Findrana. South of shipping activities. Or maybe I could look at some text right now. What's the internal power supply? Spartan's notes. I'm assuming I might have read this text already, and this is a description of the power beam? Telling you to use the up C stick, that's how you switch the power beam, so I'm guessing... I might have read this already. Glass bottles. Is this supposed to be your ice beam? It's called glass bottles in this menu. Water can produce strong resistance. Issa, destroy the enemy. Press activate the active key. Down with the C stick. That's ice beam. Samsung note. Use the ice to open the white door. Well, that's still true. War is effective during the murder. Increase the air to reduce the leg of the enemy. Some enemies have been proven destroyed by a rocket launcher. Jet of the wind. That's the wave beam, right? The flash starts. This weapon can limit your abilities. Press C to select that weapon. Mosamaka. Open the door. Do not close the iron bars and hold them L. Leave the left side. The power is distributed for several hours. I'm gonna guess this is plasma beam. Yup. Flowing. Vulcan deliberately use the liquid fluid radio. White House plasma flow. Radio white was his incendiary can be made white. Fire. Click left C stick. The radio subscription radio broadcast to be active. Note spark. The lake of fire is the doors from the sun. Let's squeeze things from the tail to the enemy's nose. In the humidity list. Shuttle mass fire. Plasma's produced. It may be a little frustrated by explosion of the enemy hit. What is front valve? I'm guessing that's the phazon beam. Right. Phazon of the composite. I'm gonna guess that's phazon beam. Which you only get to use in one area of the game. It's like during the second phase of the true final boss. Clover replaced the government silicon N cannon. And they are not the beam that is included in the consumer so as to shoot phazon of the composite. Note that access. It should be noted the agent radius of phazon. Under normal conditions of phazon arms. That flame is, I think, that is, in the active mood does not meet the phazon in the radio network. So I'm assuming this is a description for all your beams. Like, the line is probably your beams. What is it was a dream? Your morph ball? Shadow. Morph ball. These are your morph balls! Why does it say it was a dream? Confirm the ball! That's the boost ball, isn't it? It's telling you to press B to do whatever that is. You can accelerate the deformed ball using a large ball in a short time. That's probably the boost ball. Spider ball didn't really change except for, like, the casing. Like, some of the letters are lowercase and not uppercase. It still says spider ball. I have to figure out what Sonic Martortont is. Sam's note. Charging time B requires an increase in charge. And fast. So that's supposed to say Samus's notes. So wait until I tell physicists about how Samus somehow became Spartans. So that's another misspelling of Samus. Spartan. Spider Ball. Tragedy injury. Mobile R starts with a newsletter. No! Right, Sam. Choose a new route. Show a butterfly an ad or leave it. I forgot what this was. Ball morph is a morph package. Is this the morph ball bomb? I'm not even sure. Yup, that's the morph ball bomb right there. I don't think I took a print screen of Spartan's notes yet. I'm gonna do that. Reduce the leg of the enemy, that makes no sense either. There are already some gems in here. I already have like 2 or 3 things I want to print screen. I've probably barely looked at any of this text. I mean, if you want word salad, then just look through the menus for it in Google Translated Metroid Prime. You're bound to find some. I just fail to understand how we got Spartans instead of Samus. Or Samuses. As in belonging to Samus. Samus apostrophe S. Ball morph is a morph package. Morph ball morph A. Samus notes. Okay, now they're spelling her name correctly here. Bomber morph ball is used to destroy the walls and open the kit. If the ball is near the ball gets closer to the ball. It is removed from the air. He called the refugee by jumping. I think I read this already. I think I recognize seeing that. Power. The most important question is that the morphable is the strongest. Press Y to create a morphological drop beam. Naslovi. No rest at the border. Use them correctly. A powerful bomb can do many things, like a bang! Yeah, that's typically what bombs do. They make a loud banging noise. They explode. Well, no shit. Okay, I guess we're done looking at the It Was a Dream. Here. Oh, this is her. These are her suits. Different clothes. Clothing. After death? Radphage, energy savings. These are her suits, right? I want to change. Is an advanced choke of the Exkeletos for a suspicious heart. I think I read this earlier. Different clothes. She is very big. Samos. Security systems. She is very big. Too many results may be worse, but warm and warm to cause damage. After death. Weight of granules due to effects. Messages. This change will increase your security. Smoking is the one that guarantees the growth of good, but is the result of stress. Smoking is the result of stress. Smoking guarantees the growth of good. That sounds like total nonsense, but it's the result of stress. That must be one of the most true things to have come out of this entire mod. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm definitely print screening that one. Smoking, growth of good, but is the result of stress. Holy fuck. Wow. Is this mod self-aware? The appearance of a friendly face can be a very comfortable dress. What's radphage? The god will remember the trousers. New words. It is possible to make sure the men are good. They make red fruits. However, the process step is often ignored. Apart from preparing for face-on, security is increased. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Darkness. Cool. As far as you can do 100, I'm gonna guess maybe this is the energy tank that is for some reason listed under suits. And then Radphages are Phazon suit. I'm gonna guess it's Phazon suit. And that's energy tank. The weapons are 1. What's Ocean? Oh, these are her visors. X-ray. Antihypertensive Sive drugs. See the picture. Competition section. That's her combat visor. The competition section. The warrior is your fantasy. Command radar HUD. Minimum centrifuges. Grooves. Meridian urine and rockets. What the fuck? Urine? Prisnite up. Zizbiro visor combat. Primer. The symbol of the rifle appears at the end of the launch of a fierce vision. The symbol of your ghosties is taken to the left of the deal of the owner. See the picture. That's the scan visor. Use the paper rolls used to store data. Some of the tools lead to a punctual delivery. Press left control pad to select the scanner protection. I think I've read this already. Thief of the enemy. Veil shows he's weak. I think I've seen this already. X-ray. This I haven't. Samo says. Oh, that sounds so cute. Samo says. Select X control pad right. Database of X-ray may be part of the content. Samo says the rates on machines. Spirits and shields are not found. The second protection lost to open the X open. And that's their thermal visor right. The bending reliability is in the infrared. The advanced infrared interface. How's Jasper? Press the down button to call the battery. Item. Preparing domestic love will bring some disadvantages. Why? Okay, so these are probably miscellaneous items. Probably things that didn't fit into the above categories, like space jump. That looks like the symbol for a grapple beam. That looks like a command to do space jump. Sparta appears again! Sparta's report says, if the list of passes is a lot, Garth could jump on his boots and use the opportunity to jump from the artillery. Keep pressing B and press B to go into the bedroom and jump full force. Keep pressing B and B to go into the bedroom. Experiment to find ways to increase the height and length of the fence. That's not what you do with space jump boots at all. Before, you can get some time with the bar. The encryption grapple beam symbol. Press and hold down for opening the pocket L. Hold the button L to deny the reasons. Signed as, the code can be used in the rooms. Use the file control stick to modify the privacy policy. Okay, what the hell was Sky? That sounds like the missile? The winner of the cannon arm team is the winner. Press Y to activate the liar. Click A to return to the transfer menu. Tari notes. The rockets are locked with a lock reader. The missiles can supplement what happened to Radiant or Brimstone. Combo charge combo all the way. They will use and season the Russian Air Force. Add the fin to the sweet cream. With each missile carrier, you want to increase the number of missiles you can transfer. 5. Current accounts. Stress can improve hand damage and efficiency. That's the charge beam, isn't it? I think I've seen the description of the charge beam already. Press representatives. You can write to the public. The plan is more anti-Egelni attacks. Download the adjustment for handguns. After you have a slave charger, why? Total strike. The firearm weapons firewall should be used by Pupa. No, I think that's pronounced pupa. The weapon will need to last a long time. Post after A. Click the button. It should wait 10 seconds. Dislodge. Waiting for the complete set. Missiles. 5 bills or duty boards. Scroll down to download. Okay, so these are all your missile combinations, right? the Spartan government! The rockets due to a joint prize. The Spartan government. Crime. A combination of memory is the 5th rule that defines rockets. To strengthen and destroy all weapons. To strengthen and then destroy them. Ice is the answer. This will be completed. Samo said, ice hockey is a challenge. Well, Samos did briefly go to North America, so must have had a brief opportunity to just try some ice hockey while she was up in Canada. I mean, we love our ice hockey. And our beer. And our mooses. Ice hockey is a challenge. All vaccines have been used for 10 missiles. Fishing is limited to weapons. Survives. Choose a golf ball. Last powerful explosion. According to Miletus, continuous wave. Since the price of 10 laps with 5 seconds. Resistance members. Oh god, there's just more of this. I don't know if I can handle any more of this. Take the boxer. It has the power to burn other beings with fire. Buy. The container with the container is completely closed. We want 10 to call for work and other things. 5. This has to be long enough that every missile combination with every beam type was listed here. But I can barely tell which is which. I think we're looking at the text for the ice spreader. It's talking about ice and suddenly hockey. It's a good place for onis and lots of ads. So Japanese demons, essentially. Y is certainly. That's just the zoom in on Samus. Get a closer look at her. Her suit. So I've seen everything on this one screen. I probably did look at every option, including the one that asks you if you want to continue, and it's actually the quit option. So if you want to continue, you say no and not yes. That's still backwards, by the way, and it's going to be forever if you play this mod. Are these creatures? No, these are just, this is Chozolor. Fandrain Jazz. That's Chozolor select cookies. I forgot it was that. Pain! Exclamation mark! No, that's these are creatures. And the Grisby is apparently called Pain in this menu. What was the tomato? It's a parasite. That's a funny looking tomato. Wolf. That's the Zoomer the Gamer. Mega Revolution. That's a turret. Those are all the creatures. By Jar is... trying to remember exactly what these are called. These are like mechanisms, machines, or something like that. Information is pirate data. Add. In fact, look here. Wait, what? Look here. Look here. This is information for what the Chaozo artifacts are. And if you have the artifact already, it just says look here, if you've already gotten it, instead of a description of where it's hidden. So I guess you won't have to go back to the artifact temple if you want to just read the hints again, but that is if you can read the hints. So the artifacts are called, in fact, Deer, Old, Foundation, Rescue Services, Military Personnel, Shez, or Shay, kind of. This one apparently I haven't discovered it yet. The World, that one roughly stayed the same, unlike all the other ones. Inspiration, an In primogenito. In primogenito. That's Latin for something. Maybe newborn. I know newborn was the last of the 12 artifacts, so I can maybe see how you got that random nonsense. Ice Screwbot. Those are all creatures I'm looking at, by the way. Mega Revolution. Pain. Wolf. Tomato. Press the pump. Period. Ice Screwbot. Status. I'm trying to think what these could be. Are these the scarabs from Chozo Ruins? Sukarabi. No, these are scarabs. Then what was this? The Aegean River. Triclopus. This didn't change much. Fix-It. The puffers are called Fix-Its in this menu. Unmanned airplanes. Type of sperm glider. Automatic bridge. I'd love to see someone try and just walk across one of these turrets before it just shoots their legs off. Geljap. Zeljap. Error. These beetles are called errors. Matt Wood. Some of the grass is called Matt Wood. Species. Scream. Because it's a delicious pear beer. I can love myself. Sports management. That looks like a space pirate. I want to play. That's the incinerator drone from the burn dome, right? I want to play? I mean, I can barely tell just by looking at the picture. And if I can vaguely remember what the scan logs looked like when I read them upon actually reading them during that part of the game. But that was a long time ago. Incinerator drones near the start of the game, practically. The wasps are just called yeses. Bloody blood. The ice shark! That's the ice beetle. Drew back. Shake the water. AIS controller. Soy Miazga. Flicker bet. There's just so many silly names I got a print screen on this one screen here. Let me just get these right now. How the fuck did we get Matt Wood? How do we get mentions of Matt Wood? Who the fuck is Matt Wood? Who is he? Matt Wood. Vice President of some artificial intelligence company. There's a Matthew Wood who's a sound editor. Lance Sipple Band. That's another of those space pirates. Sown Drone. St. Petersburg Army and Armed Forces. Barbarism. I feel like I've actually read almost all these scan logs already. Plasma. Drainage. Carnauras. Oh god. Those just more war wasps. That's Flagra. Dedicated PC. Where is the pirate? Where is the pirate? Equipment. Spanish pirates. Romy. I'm gonna have so many print screens just looking through all these previous scan logs and names of creatures that I must have not seen yet. Apparently you only see these names if you look through these menus by pressing start. Tally crab. What? Black Kokasi? Category: eye blast cap. In this case, the drug is toxic to the poisoning state. Water supply. I didn't find this creature yet. Manufacturer. Security. Unknown. I think there's 3 creatures I'm missing at this point. I'm missing a total of 5 creatures. He does not need ink. Oh my god. It's another puffer. It is a powerful force. Crystal. Sex. Cleanliness of cold water. Gomers. I want to ride a car with a cat in the bowl. We're getting all the highlights right now in one shot. Say the parasite. Parasite. Lamb War is not there. Shadow. Products. Magmot. Hunter. The Hunter Metroid just became Hunter. Like the word Metroid got completely lost in that translation. Box. It's another Shriek Bat. To Tat. That's probably Thardus. Please select a video. I think that's the Chozo Ghost. Oh my god. Please select a video. Sponge. Sea Pirate. Paris. Pirates. Some space pirates apparently hailed from Paris as well. Some from Spain, some from France. They work for the Armenian government. They once had control of Iran, but recently lost it. Or lost it. They're friends with a Baptist named Samos Armon. Flagra the 10th. That's a Flagra tentacle. Distributor. Trend Elite. The bathroom is ours! Husband! Oh my god! The husband is a Metroid! I mean, the Metroid is a husband! Oh my god! Metroid became husband. Oh, oh no. This is so fucked. Okay, we're probably gonna have a part 8 at this rate. If I'm just gonna spend most of part 7 reading stuff in the start menus. Stone. That's a stone toad, isn't it? Sheriff. That's the Shegoth. Plastic Bay. That's the plated beetle. Mother. That's the seedling. Baby Shehoth. Or baby She-Gooth. More manager Gavewood. Password. Fear of the buttocks. Plasma Doctor. His source. Secure. Yeah. I'm getting tired of kind of reading these. Okay, remind me to just look at the rest of these perhaps in another of these Google Translates Metroid Prime live streams. I want to look through the Chozo lore names. That's a creature called a pain, exclamation mark. It's actually a Grisby. Hand hair. And this is the pirate data. Actually, no, that's not the pirate data. No, the Kaik Mokula is the pirate data. Those are the artifact pieces. This is Chozo lore. These are creatures and that's machinery, mechanisms. How the hell am I actually remembering all this? Like, you definitely have to have played the game before to actually know what's going on. Okay, let's actually, about almost 30 minutes into the stream, go to Findrana. When the mold spreads in your bathroom too quick. Good one, Tageru. The bathroom is ours! Yeah, also imagine having a Metroid as your husband. Unless you were a Metroid yourself. Let's get the last energy tank while we're here, since it's super easy to pick up. Might not need it that badly, but hey, I'm grabbing it. So I gotta go to Fendrana's Edge to get the artifact from there, so let me just quickly head on over there. Why is being a YouTuber so hard? There's just so many people on the platform, so must be really cutthroat and competitive considering how many people are on the platform. Like, think of how many millions or possibly billions of people, well, maybe not billions, but definitely for sure tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of people who have their own little channels. And from what I recalled hearing a long time ago, like a third or more than two-thirds, actually no, it was more than two-thirds. I think it was more than two-thirds of all videos on YouTube have less than 10 views. From what I remembered hearing a long time ago. Well, depends on what kind of videos you make. If you do gaming, then, well, let me tell you, there's almost no editing involved. I didn't need to go that high up. Yeah, I'm live streaming mostly these days, so I have, like, practically no editing when I live stream. I just jump straight into the shit. Well, this is not shit, but you get the idea. I jump straight into whatever I'm doing, and usually don't look back. And just keep on chugging out more live streams. To a point where people, like, probably aren't going to be able to keep up with said streams. I think I can get a missile tank in here as well if I really want it. I'm going to try and grab it. If I can't get up there straight away, then just screw the whole thing. Yeah, it's down there, but I don't think I'm going to need it. I never said I was going to go for 100%. I mean, I'll need to see the Fendrana Drift's missile expansion acquire text again, so I'm not going to bother with it. Unless I actually can somehow get up there, but I'm not too convinced in going for it. I think this will lead me to Fendrana's Edge. Didn't exactly remember what the room looked like. There we go, Fendrana's Edge. Now let's clear these guys out. Hopefully it'll lag a bit less once they're dead. Probably will not, though. Sadly, probably won't. Okay, I guess I don't X-ray visor right away. Oh, I hop onto this grappling hook, and then that one. Okay, now I see. Yeah, you definitely need the grapple beam for this. Nursing! Nursing! Health. Just gonna scan the grappling point in Fendrana. It has different text too. When using the grit L grapple icon. I think I might need a power bomb to get the artifact in here. Depends on how your videos are dedicated to. Comedy, so you mean jump cuts. And you gotta insert like sound effects and stuff. Gaming, it's probably about as easy as you can get, let me just be straight up honest. Sometimes you don't even have to be good at the games you play. Sometimes, like, your audience might be brain dead enough to not even care whether or not you're actually good at the games. Oh, some more scan logs. Choose where you are. Okay, I'm in Fendrana's Edge. It is usually about 800 meters per month or more. Phazon Wine Omicron delivers the highest cubic meters of cubic meters at all sites of excavation. Another power bomb expansion. Remove top football. Raise the ball and increase number of cars. Power bombs expanded. That was surprisingly close to the original text. Of power bomb expansion acquired or something like that. That was surprisingly close. So where do I go from here? I'm gonna try and just go back to this ledge and drop a power bomb there and see what happens. Yeah, I know there's supposed to be an artifact somewhere around here, I'm just not seeing it. I know there's one for sure in this room somewhere. Just don't remember exactly where it is, apparently. Must be already pretty close to the top of the room. There we go! Hidden door! There it is! And that's our artifact. He speaks a bit! And there's one of our 3 Fendrana artifacts. Just had a bit of trouble finding it. Featured artist on. This is the spirit. I'll probably read all those pirate data scan log names later. And I'll read these scan logs too. All employees must be able to make their lives clear before the younger ones tell them. Last week, Flavius demonstrated great losses. Drill operators will immediately notify you about all the signs of frenzy. Orpin is the Orange County area. Who the hell is Flavius? He sounds Italian, and he demonstrated great losses. Like, what did Flavius lose? Better yet, what did that say in the original? I honestly don't remember. Now we leave Fendrana's Edge. For good. I need to find the door to get out of here. Probably gonna take the upper door. Prefer to not go the lower route. This will get me out of here, probably. Okay, I recognize this tunnel. So now I gotta backtrack through here. A little confusing to get around this place, I admit. I'm a little confused trying to navigate it. This selection is selected. It was trying to tell me I had the wrong beam to open that door, but couldn't quite do so. It's a really funny way to tell someone they have, like, the wrong beam type. So I'm actually going to go back through the giant research lab, because I know there's an artifact in there as well, so gonna make a trip to the entire research lab again. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time in there. I mean, I got pretty much all the scan logs anyway, so let's try and just hurry it up here and not waste more time. Yeah, I definitely don't want to spend too much time in here with all these turrets. I'm not gonna bother killing them, I'm just gonna get out of here as soon as possible. Okay, there's the door to leave. Wrong door. I mean, wrong beam type. Oh, great, these drones too exist, apparently. Gotta clear them out before I can leave here. You! Man, I'm taking a lot of damage just trying to tank everything and running through it as fast as possible. Okay! This should put us back at the control tower. So let's clear these guys out quickly and then just get the artifact in this room. So it turns out I did remember the location of every artifact. And I know you need a plasma beam to actually get this one. It's like actually the third artifact of the 12, but you have to wait till practically at the end of the game to actually be able to pick it up. The construction of huge oil. Power sources calculated by changing energy level. The absence of radiation without the cement has been exposed and dangerous. Then this tower just falls over. Then you go down there and just find an artifact. Chozo receives an exhibition. Painting a 12-year-old man? A 12-year-old man. So I need to actually turn around. I'd like to actually exit the facility from the other end. That'll probably put me closer to where the last artifact is, if I do so. So I'll just go through the rest of the facility. Did I miss any scan logs in the safe room here? Were there any things I could have scanned that I might have missed? I thought so. 2 things I forgot to scan earlier. The main technical expertise of all the halls are to watch. They both want to keep the hood module. The director was disappointed that the system was 2.5 times longer. Praise, watch, and eat. Well, bon appetit. Forgot the thumbnail on something, or forgot to edit such. I think thermal visor is definitely your best visor to actually see in here clearly. I mean, I just want an excuse to use X-ray, even though I don't really have one. I'll switch back to thermal. I'm probably getting really close to the exit. Yeah, we're actually out of there now. Now we need to just find the Chozo Ice Temple again. Probably going the right way. Holy shit. So we're back at the Chozo Ice Temple. And I have one last artifact to get from here. What am I going to play that's new? Haven't quite actually decided on anything yet. Pretty sure I scanned all these Chozo heads so far already. All these statues, probably scanned them. Water is like ice. Create an image. You also need the plasma beam for this one. And then you can just reach the artifact by simply morph bonding into the Chozo's hands. You then go in there for like another artifact and like also the last one I need. Antique Raphaelist. That's one. 12 hours if it's old. Alright, let's get the Talon Overworld now. I guess we'll get ready to fight Meta Ridley and maybe... Unless we actually read some more of those scan logs. Might be doing a part 8. See if maybe there's any other text I forgot to possibly just read. Try and maybe find more text I didn't just get yet in part 8. I'd like to give Meta Ridley a shot at this point. So I think I can probably just take the nearest elevator in Magmore to Talon Overworld, and then just get to the Artifact Temple from there. I guess after a couple of minutes of walking, I'll be at Meta Ridley. So I guess if you just want to do something else for the next couple of minutes, like come back later, have to just get back to Talon Overworld through Magmore. Shouldn't take long though. And then back through a bit of Talon. So we got all the artifacts. Now all we need to do is just finish the game. Kill Meta Ridley and then Metroid Prime. I think I'm already getting fairly close to the Talon Overworld elevator. I didn't spawn in that far from it anyways. Do not open the door with this gun. Alright, let's just go back to Talon Overworld. Probably gonna grab a missile expansion in here real quick. Root Cave, I can finally get the missile expansion. That's at the end of it. I mean, I have Grapple and Plasma Beam now, so I'll just pick it up quickly. And X-Ray Visor also gets used in getting this expansion. So grapple up to here to start. We then want to land on this platform. Actually missed it. Somehow I missed that entirely. Let's try a bit harder this time just to get it. I'm probably not even gonna bother with it at this rate. Actually, no, I'm gonna give it one more try. If I still can't get it, then screw the whole thing. I'm just gonna go for Meta Ridley. I don't think I need like 5 extra missiles at this rate. But I just want to know why I literally can't get up here. Oh, I still fall all the way back down. If anyone remembers how to actually get that, like, let me know in the comments, because I don't feel like bothering with that right now. And I mainly played this just to read all kinds of messed up text, and... yeah, what if there actually is something at the top? I really do want to just get this, whatever. Or maybe there's another platform I can land on instead. And I just haven't seen it yet. Or maybe I approach it from this angle. Oh, 4 tries later we get it. That's a pretty precise jump you gotta make there with the grappling hook. Well, I changed my mind. We got it anyways. Water is in the fort. Oh, I meant to use X-ray visor. You could do this without. You'd still be able to see the water droplets and, more importantly, just stand on invisible platforms without an X-ray visor on, but it's definitely going to make things easier just having that. Anything else I'm missing, actually, at this point? I'm wondering if I can actually jump up to that platform or not. Like, would a space jump... Would I make it? I think I'll make it. Definitely will make it. Okay, I can jump in here. Don't need the power bomb to destroy it. Then back onto this platform. And then I think into the door. I'll go into the door. When the door is closed, you will not be closed. This is what it says when I try and open the door with the wrong beam type in Talon Overworld. Oh, there were 2 tanks up here. Oh, there were 2 missile expansions, so I guess that was worth it. So I got 10 extra missiles out of that whole deal. Never mind just 1. Yeah, I thought for sure there was only 1, but I forgot about the second one. I gotta stop just missing these ledges. Alright, let's finally actually press onward towards the Meta Ridley. I'm probably gonna save my gunship, actually. Now I need to just get into the thing. There we go. If I select no. Joke schemes. Power and dogs are completely repaired. But I'm gonna save the game anyways here because... I'm gonna be going up into a boss fight, so I want to save. Energy and bullets are very complimentary. I'm coming up towards a boss fight, so let's just save for it, because... I mean, it's not like we can't save. So I could have probably killed Meta Ridley a while ago if I didn't just get caught up reading all these scan logs on my start menu. But I was having fun reading them, so I guess it was all worth it. Okay, I go the other way. Can I scan anything else in here or no? I'm under the impression that I can't scan anything in here now. Probably because I got all the artifacts. Can I just take one good look at this Chozo Temple before Meta Ridley completely fucks it up? I have to be holding my arm cannon pointing up at it. Can't I not be pointing my gun at it? I just want to look at it. Yeah, just taking a good look at it before it's all ruined. Yeah, Meta Ridley is going to just completely trash this place. But we're gonna just destroy him, so it's okay. We're gonna kick his ass in return. So yeah, this should be a fun fight. Wonder what Ridley's gonna be called in this. So yeah, there's Ridley. Meta Ridley, to be specific. Part pterodactyl and part machine. Oh my god. Just change one letter and you get shit like this. Meth Ridley. Just change one letter and you fuck up everything. Meta Ridley became Meth Ridley. Now let's scan him. See if it gets even more messed up. I can scan something else, apparently. I can scan this. If sunlight heats is a tattoo for power. I can scan all of these. Oh, they all have different text. Let me scan these too. These totems here where you place the artifacts. Or placed them, because you already did so. Caucasus articles come back. You got Cho's totem. According to nature's object, you have changed this totem tomo. If the old world is back, this is North Energy Chevy's refund. So Chozo must have turned into Chevy somewhere. The birth of Baby Corp. He will be reborn. You've restored Chozo totem power. Injection status is restored. I call Chozo totem. Building. Read the building one already, didn't I? China's power supply. Replace the sampling control. I updated this bag. Artefacta's returned. You come back, Joe's totem. Dad's hair is back! Reactivate the thumbnail again! The Life Fever artifact returns. You are Totem Choso. The Court of Elders returned. You've returned the potential choice power. Now let's scan Meta Ridley before I forget to do so and kill him, then can't go back. Nyuonihana build it in a room to live. Exercise Med did. Riley Mary was born. This is another case. This tool is very powerful and is used in small tusks. The most powerful weapons including scriptures, firearms, explosives, and ultra bomas. Ridley Diet is a powerful game that can be dangerous in any game. Yep. Meth Ridley. Let's actually kill him now. Well, he doesn't die. He does survive whatever we put him through here, but let's just kick his ass. He doesn't actually die. Somehow. If only the frame rate wasn't just like below 60 FPS, but even then I can manage this. I think we've already had, like, enough for one stream at this point. The stream might as well just be over. Like I said, he was gonna destroy the artifact temple. I was not kidding. Alright, so where is he? He's still all the way up there. Not really gonna hit him when he's just constantly flying. It's gonna be hard to get him. Kinda gotta wait for him to come a bit closer and then I can just start wailing on him. Like now. He's gonna fly away again, so... What if I try and shoot him with a power beam? Not even these will probably hit him. He's moving way too fast. I really don't think I'm gonna be able to get him even if I aim freely. No, none of these are touching him. I'm just gonna wait for him to actually stop flying around so much and then I'll just continue to hit him. I don't see myself hitting him if he just keeps doing this. Maybe if he flies above this little temple here, but much easier to just hit him like this, for sure. Then the fight actually gets significantly harder once he gets to his last 25% of health. The rest of it's pretty easy. Just sometimes annoying waiting for him to just actually be hittable. Because he's just constantly flying around. Only lost like 1.5 energy tanks so far, and I'm getting close to being done the fight, too. This is where he loses his wings. And then tries to fight you from on the ground. And yes, the fight actually becomes significantly harder from here on out. This attack in particular is a pain in the ass to dodge. If I lose like a bunch of energy tanks, it's probably going to be due to that attack. Flamethrower isn't even working on him. I guess that's one way to dodge his ramming attack. That's one way to do it. Just Morph Ball out of the way. Or maybe not. You have to go pretty much right away if you want to do this. Like, you'd have to just see it coming, like, way ahead of time. Or just, better yet, just react as soon as he's about to do the attack. Then just Boost Ball out of the way. As soon as it looks like he's about to do his attack, just go into Morph Ball and just roll away. Like so. Pretty easy to not get hit if you know how to do this and time it well. Oh, there's also his tail whip attack. He's still not quite dead yet, though. So he's getting close. I think he's dead now. He's gonna be dead soon. This should probably finish him off. But it's not finishing him off. Got him! We beat Meth Ridley. Yes, Meta Ridley doesn't actually die from this. He just doesn't appear in Metroid Prime Echoes. Only comes back in the third game. So it looks like we can get into Impact Crater. Though I would like to leave myself some content for like an 8th live stream, so I think I'll just perhaps save an Impact Crater and finish things off in part 8. Or whatever Impact Crater will be called in this. Maybe I'll just read a couple more scan logs in Impact Crater and that'll be it. Drilling of clay. Safe station. Buy a store. Go to this water center to play your game. Game was not saved. Please enter your email address. A. And if I do save, promote this game. The purpose is complete. Please enter your email address. Like, dude, what? I think there's like 2 more creatures to scan here, and apparently the Phazon as well. Constant content information is limited. This content is very popular. You will be thrown away from the link. Mandy functionality is at least 86% feat. Low technical biology has made biotechnology the first cause of death. So 2 enemies in here to scan besides Metroid Prime itself. Protection. Lucifer. Fason won the championship. The love of adults in Ta-On is increasing the number of elderly children from families to families. These artifacts are accumulated through energy and radiation and threaten these weasels. Man, they cut down my health pretty quickly if I just let them do so. And then there's the Fission Metroids also in this next room. Let me just scan it before it tries to grab my head. Graphic illustration. Phone review! The operating system will be divided into two components. MHM is divided into two groups. This section contains a new guide with the majority of complaints. This is the result that caused the military to weaken into weapons. The body's body is the most important factor in the bacteria. I'm gonna just save the Metroid Prime fight itself for part 8. And then reading more scan logs as well. I have to wonder what the hell even is this place. That plus has Phazon that even in your Phazon suit this still hurts you. I still don't know how to exactly describe or explain this place. And I've known what it looks like for like the past 10 almost... I've known what this place looks like for at least a decade and I still don't know how to explain it. It's just such an eldritch location. So I'll just loot some rune names and then be done with this. Kkzero. Point, and volcanoes are the starting point. Sufi effects! Okay, I thought this place was called Drilling of Clay. If I go back to Talon Overworld, what's it gonna say? Traffic! Okay, so apparently Talon Overworld goes by two names. So I think the Talon Overworld and the impact crater that appears on these screens respectively is a different string of text from what appears on the map screens. So here it says Drilling of Clay for impact crater, and on the map screen it's going to say Sufi effects. And if I quit the game, is it going to say Sufi effects in the main menu for the save file? I'm willing to bet it will. I'm just going to double check. I bet it says Sufi effects. So that's what Impact Crater is named in this. Sufi effects. What is Sufi? Or Sufi? Known as Tasawwuf in the Arabic-speaking world, is a form of Islamic mysticism. I think it's pronounced Sufi. Form of Islamic mysticism that emphasizes introspection and spiritual closeness with God. While sometimes misunderstood as a sect of Islam, it's a broader style of worship that transcends sects, directing followers' attention inward. Divine love and knowledge through direct personal experience of God, or Allah. Opposed to dry legalism. Who was the first Sufi? I tell you, Google has all the answers. But don't just rely on Google to answer all your questions for you. Like, know how to do this yourself and not just rely on Google. Don't just understand how to use Google to get the information. Understand, like, the information relevant to what you do in life.